eating is a biological function, like going to the restroom or breathing, and so theoretically, your body your body would know how to do that without your mind's help, right? Like doing
Yeah.
math is not a biological function, so your brain would be really helpful with that, but regulating your biological functions not so important. You don't have to tell yourself how to breathe or when to go to the bathroom. So,
Well, you come back to that a lot, actually.
well, I like it. I mean, I think that people really don't. I think it helps people understand like how legit easy this should be and how crazy hard we make it out to be. Like we don't think about our other biological functions, and this is absolutely a bio. We have only made it into some kind of weirdo, emotional, huge industry of value, personal, moral characteristics. Like it's nuts what we've done with food. I was at a conference and somebody said, like, if aliens landed on this planet and they heard how much trouble we have with eating, like how we can't figure out how to eat food, they would be like, what the hell's wrong with these people? I mean, it's a pretty legitimate point. Like, I think other cultures must be like, wow, weird. Like these people need a real problem because they need a hobby.
Well, so conferences on eating disorders, that kind of thing, they mostly don't have this, though, right?
Yeah, only intuitive eating. I
Only
don't
intuitive eating has this.
know, only intuitive eating at those conferences. So if you go to some organic association, no, you're not going to get this. But on any kind of eating disorder, binge eating disorder, disordered eating, obesity, like most of the obesity conferences are going to include dietitians in private practice are usually using intuitive eating because diets don't work. So you would feel really bad about yourself if you kept giving people them
Really?
and yeah, taking their money for that. So
Really? So most of the, or I guess you're saying, well, all of the professional conferences you go to on eating disorders are about intuitive eating.
right, the nutrition parts of them are about intuitive eating. There's
Okay.
psychological, which is a big component of this, but there's
Okay.
psychological parts of the conferences. But if you got up there and said something different than intuitive eating, I mean, people would throw stuff at. I would throw stuff at the person. I get pretty tense when I talk or something like that. I get all so.
Yeah, you do.
So yeah, it's definitely.
Okay, I guess I thought this was out of the mainstream, but well, it is
Well,
out of the mainstream in terms of the culture.
yeah, I
But
think it's not it hasn't hit that like whatever point that where people are super aware. But like even Oprah had Janine Roth on, and that is all this kind of stuff is hunger, fullness,
right.
separating your emotions, all that jazz. So if
Okay.
Oprah does it, it's got to be good.